Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. I hope that you are having a wonderful one out there. Hope that it's sunny out there as it is for you or as it is for myself. Today we're going to listen to some Utopia. It's been a little bit. We're going to listen to the first track off of the second studio album released 1977 entitled Raw. And I love the simplicity of the name, but also just like the album cover, just looks very nice, calming, and beautiful. Let's see. We're going to listen to the first track, which is Overture, Mountaintop and Sunrise / Communion with the Sun, of course, Todd Rundgren. We're listening to this because it was recommended and sponsored by Courtney. So Courtney, thank you so much for the support and, of course, for the recommendation. Not usually a bad time to listen to some Todd Rundgren and Utopia. Although that one acapella... I don't even remember the song, but from that one a cappella album that he did, it was interesting. That was different. I also see that this album had been suggested, or at least mentioned, by Gaia Eternal, Steven Sabella, Alan Hopewell, some others of there, Max Karma, AK, I think that you mentioned this one as well, Jerry SR, Alan Hopewell again, Tony Etchells, a few of you. So thank you guys so much. Drumming Vulture, I see you there as well. Thank you guys so much for the recommendation. Let us go ahead and enter into this album with the first track. My wire's getting stuck back there. There's a little thing on it and it gets stuck back behind the thing. Okay, anyways, let's go ahead and listen to it. We'll talk about it a little bit after. Here we go. It's coming. I like the bass starting and the guitar echoing behind it. Classical. Kind of reminds me of Relayer from Yes for some reason. It's a nice explosive opening. Love the drumming. There's your groove. Synths. Ooh. I like that a lot. The bass. That's a really fantastic section. I love the drumming and the bass down here with vocals rising. Listen to the bass. Back and forth vocals, guitar. Higher and higher. It's a cool little synth solo with the bass. I really like the drumming a lot though. It almost sounds like violin, almost. There's no break in this. It's just majesty. Right back to that big final chorus. Guitar here is the hits. I mean, that felt more than an overture. That was just a full, complete song. That had everything. That was a really good listen. Every member here stands out incredibly. Obviously, you got Todd, but really quickly, if you don't mind, John Willie Wilcox on the drums. Just enjoyed listening to everything that he did. I love that beginning where it really does feel like an overture and, you know, it's like a slow, calm approach, but still retaining a lot of cinematic elements in there. And as the drums began to form, it began to rumble in there. It just brought this, like this solid, I'm not trying to quote Yes, but at the same time, this did remind me a little bit of Relayer era Yes, like kind of sound chaser-esque in the beginning to an extent. But it was kind of like solid mass retaining, like the solid mass was forming. And then before you knew it, we had a planet of a song being played here. The bass, Kasim Sultan. This was a pleasure to listen to. His bass playing was so fun and bouncy. Not eccentric in a bad way, but eccentric in the way of like, yeah, playing pocket every once in a while. But he was just kind of coming off the rip with some really cool bass lines, like in several different moments. Like there were moments when I would listen and I was like, okay, this is where he's going to kind of play like a either straight kind of riff or kind of play more pocket, but he would add some sort of frill or fill to it that just made it that more exciting to listen to. And I just really, really enjoyed what he was doing. Roger Powell on the, he does doing some vocals, but also the keyboard. I'm assuming that it was him doing that solo there in the middle. What a quick, nice, melodic, but fast tempo solo that was. I like the tone of it. I like the keyboard choices throughout the track. Just really, really awesome there. And then, of course, Todd Rundgren, lead vocals, the guitar, coming out the gates. Really wonderful. Epic singing. I love how it kind of reminds me of Queen of those, harmonies from the rest of the band. But I love how the rest of the band is so involved in those harmonies. And that's once again kind of taking me to like a Yes kind of sound where, the rest of the band does get involved in some of those vocals. And the way that they sing, the approach to it, that fast drum pattern and everything reminded me of Bruford and how he would play in their early days. Like, this was just a really cool track to listen to, and it came together wonderfully. The chorus was nice and powerful, catchy in its own way, and always uplifting every time it came around this proverbial mountain. This was just a really, really cool listen. And from the beginning, let me pull it back here really quick. Right? And let me skip ahead in the beginning. I like how they all come together. This feels like, to me, like the band warming up, but all these different elements kind of slowly gravitating towards each other before, like I said, the drums and the bass really kind of bring it to a solid mass there a little bit later here. It's very orchestral as well in its approach. That's why I said this is very cinematic before, of course, we move into this. What a really cool track, though. This was really, really an enjoyable listen. Let's take a look at these lyrics really quick. Ra climbing the horizon, rising up the mountain, lighting up the valley below. Ra, giver without measure, beacon of compassion, shining through the spectrum of life. Of course, Ra, Egyptian god of the sun, hence the sun. The chariot riding around, right? Day is born, night is gone, one in all is one. Communion with the sun. Ra, ruler of all nature, burning on forever, melting all together in one. Ra, holy synthesizer. I wonder if I wasn't paying attention specifically to that. I wonder if like the synth played like a little ditty at that point. No ditty. Inspiration showers green and growing gardens of love. Of course, the chorus repeats again here. Voices rise to the song all in one, and of course their voices do rise together. Climbing the horizon, waves of light come rolling across the floor of the valley. Lift your eyes to the dawn, repeats again, and the chorus, day is born, night is gone, one in all is one, communion with the sun, rah, 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 rah. So it's pretty straightforward. It's just talking about the sun, nature, and the things that the sun gives. Anything that we should know about this album as we look forward here? It says Todd Rundgren planned on releasing the LP in '76 with his own label as the new 4-piece lineup was not signed, replete with an elaborate 250,000 stage show featuring a 22-foot tall pyramid and golden sphinx, which took 18 months of prep. This was his most ambitious live undertaking. Honestly, sounds like a really cool show. The cornerstone of the album is the song Sing Ring and the Glass Guitar. It was moderately successful. I'm curious. Well, let's see it here really quick. Let's read about it. A number of test pressings were made using a rejected master that includes alternate mixes of some of the tracks on the album. The songs Communion with the Sun that we listened to are almost completely different takes. Communion with the Sun has a more aggressive drum track, alternate vocals, and instrumental solos. And this other song has other stuff. Now, I'm just really curious. Do you think that I can find on YouTube like a live performance of the song? Sure, but more to see the set. I would love to see that pyramid and such. I gotcha. Hold on. This might be modern. Let's see. I gotcha. I mean, it's 2018, but I'm really just more here to see the actual set itself. We're not watching the whole thing. This is modern, so okay, they're just putting it on the screen. It looks cool. I want to see like the old one. I want to see like back if I can find footage of that. I'm looking very, very quickly. I'm seeing modern. I'm seeing new. 2018. A lot of footage, but it's the 2018. I'm not seeing anything.
I'm feeling like Doctor Who.
Found it. I don't know what they're doing, but I like that. Like I said, I'm not gonna listen to it. Got to be careful with copyright, or watch it. But I just wanted to see the set. Nice bass solo. All right. Anyways, that was cool. I do like that setup, and I can definitely imagine how that would tighten the finances a little bit. Courtney, thank you so much for the recommendation. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. Thank you, of course, for the support. Let me know what you guys thought of it in the comments down below. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Please come back tomorrow, and I'll see you all later. Bye, guys.